All right, MK Ultra. That's what we are here to talk about today, kids. So, MK Ultra. We've all heard of it. Project Black Butterfly, the Monarch program. Okay. That's the only three things I've heard from. Again, so anyways, you'll have to excuse my setup, man. I don't have my sound card with, you know. with my microphones. I don't have it set up. So work with me. We'll make it happen. But for now, please like and subscribe. I have truths that need to come into use. So, MK Ultra. What are we going to talk about to do with MK Ultra? We're going to begin with the procedure, and this is for fun. This is just a story. It's very dark. Okay, so maybe kids don't watch it. It's not like evil. It's just this is truth. It is fact. This is directly from documents that I read. I believe it was eyewitness, and then also the actual doctor's perspective of this Monarch Butterfly program, as we know, as most people know it as, is MK Ultra. So, you start with your asset, correct? Yeah, of course, got to have our asset. We all know what the asset is. That would be the person. So where do you get the asset? That is an entirely different podcast. That's an entirely different thing. But they do get the children. Sometimes they are nobodies. Sometimes they are, I think maybe Britney Spears went through the program. I don't know. I'm not going to start name dropping because I don't know. But I do know that these people that do go through it, their parents are in on it. They volunteer it. And so then that's how we have our asset. So the asset is sent away from home for some time and put through very rigorous schooling of sorts. Teaching, indoctrinating anyways. And that's, that's definitely how you could make someone, kind of control their mind. But they don't just kind of do it. They actually get into our deepest subconscious, not because it didn't happen to me that I know of. But they actually, so we have our forward thinking, like what is happening now, our moment, consciousness that's happening right now. Then we have, like, for me, the conversation in my head, my aware, my consciousness as well, but not my outward consciousness. And then there's my subconscious. And within your subconscious, there's a lot of our brain we do not use. That they still don't know much about, if you want to know the truth. Anyways, so what they do is they get said asset into this routine at some sort of I don't want to think of what type of a place, maybe just a doctor facility, maybe something creepy. I don't know. I do know that the subjects the assets are subjected to intense trauma, and they are subjected to trauma until they black out. When this happens, the consciousness is actually withdrawing itself from reality, from the reality around it, and tucking itself into a ball inside, compartmentalized deep within itself, so that it does not have to experience what's actually happening on the outside. So we have, I say soul, but we have souls. My dog coming through here. It's okay. Good boy, Mo. We have souls. We have energy within our minds. We have, we have this consciousness. And what happens is when that consciousness goes away, you're left with an open vessel. In other words, a blank canvas. But what's really, and that's how they hop up on there. That is when they start to truly do the programming. When I say programming, I mean we are like computers. They put in lots of facts, fail safes, triggers within your mind that cause you to do certain behaviors, subconscious behaviors you don't even know you're doing. And So as this occurs, so it's to the point where once it's been done to somebody, like this asset could be somewhere, it could be in public, wherever, but maybe that asset is starting to have doubts, thoughts. Did I go through this? They're starting to remember, or they want to talk about it out loud. When that happens, that asset is then triggered to go to a phone and call its a big equation I left out, part of the equation I left out. It's their handler. That would be who trained them, or one of the trainees, or one of the people that trained them. But so this trainer, so they will call their handler and not even know it. So call and says, call this number that they're triggered to call when they think against the programming, and say, this is asset, yada, 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 Sean P. Diddy Combs, ha, 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 different show. Anyways, it would say, this is asset number, whatever. I am having, or asset is feeling, paranoid about what is happening, et cetera, et cetera. Asset is having thoughts of the program, et cetera. Giving the handler the opportunity to then come in and take care of the situation. But that's some deep programming. So that's MK Ultra. That is, without leaving any of the crap out, like, this is this program and this year and this and that. That is the actual way it's done in a very short summary. And I just hope that that y'all like what I have to say. I mean, I don't like the idea of it, right? Ugh. But I do hope that somebody, likes this and shares it even. Thank you.